Kevin, wouldn't have been the result that you were aiming for today, but a point from a goalless draw away against Nuneaton here at Barwell. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, pleased with the application of the lads. All worked really hard. It's been a difficult period not having games, and when you've been on a fairly consistent run, just to keep doing it Saturday to Saturday, and we've had that disjointed period with no games and having to train probably more than we'd ideally like. But I thought the application today was excellent. Just lacking a little bit of quality at certain moments, just to go and work their goalkeeper a little bit more. But that's where we find ourselves. I think the clean sheet is another big plus. It keeps this little run that we've been on going. But I think when you're sensing the changing room, I think the amount of possession we've had and how we've managed the ball, there's a little bit of disappointment in there. That we kind of look at it as 2 points drop really, rather than one gain. But that's where we are, and if that's a measure of where we are, it's not a bad place to be.
Sure. Did the game pan out the way you imagined? Obviously, we know that Nuneaton were in really good form coming into this one as well. The same as your own side, really. So it was a meeting of two sides, and there was maybe a bit of a sense of cancelling one another out, I think.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't think neither side wanted to lose the game, obviously, did they? That it wasn't where anyone was sat in. As I say, just finding that little edge in front of goal and little moments just appeared to elude us today. Nuneaton's had one or two half moments and majorly, generally playing on the counter against us, and you've got to be mindful against, the sharp front lads that they've got. I think if you probably look at it overall and you're a neutral, look at that and probably see a draw as a fair result.
Sure. Couple of good saves in there from Brandon Hall, certainly. And I think, again, when goalkeepers don't have a lot to do, but when they do make the saves when they're called upon, that's usually a pretty good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Look, I think from 1 to 11 there today, everyone's applied themselves in a good way. The Trey getting off the bench has done all right when he's got on as well, and credit to him. Brandon's it's a great save at a crucial moment. It's the difficult surfaces to play on. We don't generally tend to do that great on it, if I'm honest. And I think that you understanding the way that they play and what have you. But it's same for Nuneaton. On that point, Carl's made the ball pitch in front of Brandon. There's no real pace on the ball, but it's just where it pitches up. It's one he's got to concentrate on, and his reaction thereafter was excellent. So as I say, the clean sheet is pleasing. Just that bit of the final third where, like I say, if we can do a little bit better, see us win more games.
Sure. I think it was, we did speak pretty much almost in this very spot when we played here against Barwell themselves in August, and that came just a week after that 7-0 victory over Nuneaton. Obviously, they've got a lot better as a side since then. I think the consistency indicates that we've clearly a better side since then as well, because off the back of a 7-0, it was a 3-1 loss here. We didn't defend particularly well that day, but that's very much not the case now.
Yeah, I think we look far more solid and understanding of one another. We look better organised, and as I said at the outset of the season, it takes a little bit of time for relationships to build and grow and develop, and it's taken us a little bit of time. I think the addition of, as we've said, Reece and Sam coming in has helped us. There's one or two lads there that need to go out and get a bit of game time elsewhere, and hopefully that'll be the case in coming weeks, and we may be able to make one or two new additions.
Sure. And just a bit of an arm around Montel, I guess, after the penalty. No recriminations. It's a bad moment for him, no doubt, and he'll be feeling it. But just put it up to one side and move on.
He'll be beating himself up about it, and I think outside of that moment, he's had a fantastic game for us. He's led the line really well, and as strikers do, if you're missing moments and good opportunities like that, you are going to, like I say, beat yourself up. But no, I think he's look at the bigger picture and what he gave to us today. I thought he was excellent, and unlucky on another occasion not to go and score. I thought he led the line well, and he's putting that effort and desire into his game is fantastic for us and something we need. Look, those moments can happen. We get on with it and move forward to next Saturday.
Kevin, really appreciate your time as always, and we'll speak to you on Saturday after Barwell, which has a rather strange ring to it again after today.
Thank you.